You know, music it's a lifelong companion. You can't lose it. It's like your shadow. It stays with you. And what's nice about music is, you know, you can't play football all your life. You can't play baseball all your life. You can't play basketball all your life. But you can play piano for a long time. You can play guitar for a long time, fiddle, whatever it is you can sing. You can sing for the rest of your life. Music is with you for the rest of your, it's a lifelong skill that never leaves you.
Originated in the 1700s, Cajun music has a rich history that's unique to the settlers and people of Louisiana. It was made popular by big names like Joe and Clema Falcon, Buckwheat Zydeco, Clifton Chenier, and more recently, the Back Porch Boys and Knock New and the Wild Matoos. This once beloved genre of music is almost completely gone.
It's endemic to this region. It came from here. You know, it didn't come from the Midwest. It didn't come from the Northeast. It came from South Louisiana. And that's why it's special to us over here.
Because it's part of our heritage. You know, we grew up down the bayou. We grew up eating seafood, trawling fish, and working in all fields. That's what the bayous are made of. And that music got everybody through those hard times. And you know, it's a big part of who we are. Everybody hums something every day. So.
Just like our coast, Cajun music is dying off. However, thanks to the efforts of organizations like the Cajun Music Preservation Society, Cajun music might be here to stay.
So, restoring our coast is important to Cajun music in that if South Louisiana ceases to exist, the music also ceases to exist.
Jogo carnaval, ici ta grand Roma, tu quer passer bon temps. Oh, crier, but tu quer. Somebody make some noise!
So, you know, we have a lot of work, a lot of effort being done to restore our coast, to maintain our coast. We have spending a lot of money, a lot of effort to move sediments, to rebuild marsh, to rebuild the barrier islands. And as we are doing that, you know, it just makes sense that we need to put a similar effort to maintain our culture. You know, if we're doing all this work to maintain our coastline, we also need to be making sure that we are maintaining our culture, because if we're not maintaining our culture, then why even keep a coastline around, you know?
You don't realize it if you don't see it every day and go, you know, if you see it often, you don't realize how much has changed. But if you don't go there in a while, you can see the big changes they have. That was a lot of land down there. There's not there anymore.
So I think that music tells the story of the people who have lived here, the struggles, the good times, the things that they can congratulate themselves for, the things that they weep about. That you can't lose that and be a whole person. So that, I think that music tells our story, not only for us, but for the people, the young ones who are coming that need to hear, you know, they need to know where they came from too. So I think that music is extremely important in that it's sort of like a time capsule, for a musical time capsule.
Part of our culture, and it's dying off. And it's just one of those things that if the young people don't step in and take over, then it just won't exist anymore. Like, the only thing we're gonna have is you know, historical like videos and documentation. We won't physically have it anymore. And I always say that we say that we're a Cajun culture. Part of the Cajun culture is the music. And if we're gonna be true to who we really are, we need to continue with the music also. It's not just about food, it's not just about the way we live, it's also about the music.